It is a hot, muggy day here in Nashville, but the Jets are amped to play a football game. 5 receivers, shotgun for Pennington. Back goes Chad to throw. Looks right, throws right into traffic, tip, and intercepted. A flag flies on the play. Picked off by Ronaldo Hill. He's out across the 30, out across the 40, and brought down at the 42-yard line of Tennessee. But this will be pass interference called against the Titans. 2nd and goal at the 1. 9th play of the drive. Pennington calling signals. Barlow the tailback. He gets the call off the right side at the goal line. Is he in? Yes! Touchdown Jets! A standing ovation as Vince Young takes the field. Young barking out signals at the line. 1st and 10 at the Jets 29. He's straight back to throw. Here comes the blitz. Lobbing one right, looking for Gibbons. Intercepted at the 5-yard line by Dyson. 23 seconds to go before the half to take some shots at the end zone. 1st and goal at the 8. Kotchery motions left. Pennington back to throw. Looking right. Back right corner of the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Kotchery! 1st and 10 for Tennessee at their own 31. Collins, play action, drops back. Look, fires one over the middle, and the ball bobbled and intercepted by Kerry Rhodes. He runs to the left to the 40, to the 30, and he is knocked down at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10, Jets at their own 43. Ryan motions right. Pennington takes the snap. Play action, dropping back, looking downfield, throwing the bomb for Cole's left side. He's got it inside the 20, out of bounds at the 17. What a throw by Pennington again. Pennington takes the snap, drops back, looks right, under pressure, throws back in the end zone right, jump ball, Kotchery, caught it, is he in? The officials confer, is it a touchdown? And now they rule it a force out, it's a touchdown. If the play stands, we'll check the penalties, it's a Jet touchdown.
60 offense, 10-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
2nd down and a half-yard at the Jet 3. Travis Henry the lone setback. Collins gives for Henry, bouncing right, leaps at the goal line, and a somersault into the end zone for a touchdown. 3rd and 10 for the Jets from their own 11. Chad takes the snap, here comes the blitz, pumps left, hit as he throws, it's loose, the ball fumbled at the goal line, a scramble for it, it's in the end zone, now at the 1, and it looks like Tennessee might have it. They do. Travis Henry, the tailback. 1st and goal at the half-yard line. Collins calling signals to give for Henry running right. The Jets try and extend it. Henry to the goal line. Henry's in. Touchdown. 2:15 remaining in a 16-16 tie. Back to throw Pennington. Steps up. Looks left. Fires left at the goal line. Caught. Touchdown. Chris Baker. And the Jets take the lead with 2:10 remaining. The final here in Tennessee. The Jets win it 23-16 over the Titans.
Titans doing work. Vince Young didn't start but came in during the 2nd quarter. Titans down 7-zip. All right, he's a rookie. What do you say about this play, Coach?
We're waiting, Coach.
Well,
hold on. He underthrew the ball. First of all, you shouldn't have him sitting in the pocket that much. Let him do what he did at Texas. Move him around, get him out of the pocket.
He ought to sit on the bench. He's not ready yet. All right, but the guy that is ready is Chad Pennington.
For 1 week.
This is how you play. This is how you play the quarterback position. Read the coverage. Throw the ball to the open receiver. If the guy comes down high, throw it low. If he comes down low, throw it high. If he goes outside, throw it inside. Pennington knows how to operate.
It's a long season, Jaws.
We'll see.
Be careful what you wish for.
But I will get it.
They thought his career might have been over. Chad Pennington was on point. 24 of 33, 319 yards, 2 touchdowns, and basically to everybody who thought,
A capacity crowd is on hand here at the Meadowlands, set for the start of this afternoon's game. It is a divisional battle, and what a crucial game early on between the Jets and the Patriots.
3rd down and goal to go for the Patriots. Corey Dillon is now the tailback. Evans the fullback to give this to Dillon to the left, and nobody's going to stop him as he drives it into the end zone. Touchdown Patriots. Corey Dillon, a 1-yard run. Brady directing his players, waiting for the snap from center Dan Tolkien. Direct snap to Brady, looking, rifles at end zone, touchdown, Chad Jackson. The Patriot rookie in his first game in the NFL has just scored his first National Football League touchdown. Tom Brady's 3rd touchdown pass of the season, his first of the game, 13 yards to Chad Jackson, and 2nd and goal at the Jet 1 yard line. Handoff comes to Maroney to the left, turns the corner, races into the end zone. Touchdown, Lawrence Maroney. And the Patriot rookie goes in from 2 yards out.
Pennington out of the shotgun. And here comes the blitz. Pennington drops back under pressure again. Hit as he throws wide right. Caught by Jericho Cotchery. First down. Was he knocked down? He jumps up. Runs the right side of the 15 to the 10. 5. Touchdown. Jericho Cotchery was knocked down, or seemingly so, at the Patriot 45. But according to the officials, he never actually had his knee touch the ground. Somehow, he maintained his footing. 3rd down and 9. And a must conversion, you would think, for the Jet offense. At the Patriot 46-yard line. 1:04 to go in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun set for Pennington. Jericho Cotchery in motion. Pennington takes the snap. Here comes the blitz under pressure. Thrown over the middle. Caught by Colts at the 40. Makes a man miss. Runs the left sideline to the 30. He's at the 25. He's at the 15. Cuts it back at the 5. End zone. Touchdown. Lavernius Calls goes 46 yards. And the Jets are back in it amazingly. The snap. The placement down. The kick is up. Blocked. It's loose. Jonathan Vilma picks it up at the goal line and runs out to the 10-yard line. Brian Thomas blocked the kick with 1:05 to go. The Jets amazingly have life. The snap. Here comes the 4-man rush. Chad looks downfield, throws the jump ball down the right side, knocked away and intercepted. Picked off by Teddy Bruschi, and that will ice it. 5 seconds to go. The Patriots will escape the Meadowlands with a win. The Jets with a game effort in the second half to try and come back. But New England need now only take a knee, and they will walk out of here with a 24-17 win.
The sun comes out. The Buffalo Bills ready to start the home portion of their schedule. Takes it. Looks to his left. Pressured. Fires it. Caught by Roscoe. At the Jets 40. Into the open field. Roscoe going to the end zone. Nobody will catch him. Touchdown Buffalo. 51 yards.
Joe blitz. Here it comes. Lostman under pressure. Hit as he throws. The ball's on the ground. It's a fumble. Picked up by Jonathan Vilma. He's still after it. Now he has it running left. And inside the 45-yard line of Buffalo, he's caught from behind and brought down. Pennington takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Under some pressure. Screen to Washington. Plenty of running room running left. He's at the 40. Makes a man miss at the 30. Left sideline 20. At the 15. Finally caught at the 10. A flag flies as he's brought down at the 8. This will most likely be a face mask against Terrence McGee. Handoff Kevin Barlow. Up the middle. At the goal line. He's in. Touchdown Jets. A rushing touchdown for Kevin Barlow. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the game with 10:17 to go before halftime. Kevin Barlow is the lone setback. 3 tight ends motioning left to right. Askew. Pennington. Play action. Drops back. Has time. Flips it left. Wide open for the touchdown is Chris Baker. 1st and 10 at their own 33. 3 receivers to the right as Lostman drops the throw. Under pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's a fumble. It's on the ground. Picked up by the Jets. Victor Hobson runs to the left to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. End zone. Touchdown. The Jets score on defense. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Lostman back to throw. Standing in the pocket. Looks downfield. Throws a bomb. This is a jump ball. Intercepted. Picked off by David Barrett back at the Jet 23-yard line. Just off the 1-yard line.
3rd and goal.
Lostman calling signals. It's a fake. He bootlegs left and is tackled in the backfield by Bobby Hamilton. Chad takes the snap. The give for Houston. Runs left. Cuts it back at the 5. End zone. Is he in? No signal from the officials yet.
Oh, yeah,
Touchdown.
He's in, Bob.
Touchdown Jets as Cedric Houston on his 2nd carry goes over from 5 yards out.
4th and 6 after the penalty. Ball at the 12-yard line. Shotgun snap. Lostman drifts back. Pressured. Steps up. Nobody open. Rolls to his right. Lots of pressure. Now he's going to run. Lostman at the 5. At the 3. Dive forward into the end zone. Touchdown. J.P. Lostman finds the end zone. Bills bunch up their formation. Lindell kicks it, rolls it, big scrum down at the 40, loose ball. Let's see who's got it. Buffalo ball.
Recover the ball.
The Bills recover.
Final score in Buffalo. The Jets 28 and the Bills 20. Is absolutely ready for this afternoon's game. The Jets are a 9-point underdog, so the Jets will get a chance to strike first. Brings in motion back into the backfield, Leon Washington. Pennington drops to throw, sets up. He's hit, the ball is popped loose. The Colts are going to recover. They get it back at about the 26-yard line. So the sack, and then it was Josh Thomas who came up with a loose football. 4-man front for New York on 2nd down and 5 at the Jets 6. Manning takes the snap. Gives it to Dominique off the right side, cuts back left, touchdown, Dominique Rhodes. A 6-yard run, and the Colts have an early 6-0 lead. Free play. Pennington goes play action. The Colts jumped off sides. Pennington guns one over the middle. Caught by Cotchery at the 15. Runs left to the 10. At the 5. Stiff arms a man. Into the end zone. Nugent approaches. And it's an onside kick. The Jets bounce it right, and it's recovered by the Jets. Mike Nugent with a surprise onside kick. And the Jets have the football back. I set 1st and goal from the 1. Ryan motions left to right. Pennington calling signals. Handoff. Barlow walks into the end zone off the right side for a Jet touchdown. Manning under center. Gives it to Adai. Cuts it back right side. Touchdown. Joseph Adai. His first rushing touchdown. And it's 14-13. Pennington under center. They move Hodgson back into the fullback position. And hand it off to, no, Pennington keeps it, rolls to the right. He's going to throw to the back of the end zone, intercepted. The Colts pick it off in the end zone. And who got it? That's the big question.
50.
That would be Rocky Boyman, who got the interception. Snap, the ball is down. Martin puts it up, and good. And the Colts have the lead with 12:58 to go in the game. It's the Colts 17, the Jets 14. Pennington calling signals. DJ Askew motions right. Pennington gives for Barlow. Hit at the 5. Breaks a tackle. Keeps his legs moving. At the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown Jets. Kevin Barlow goes over from 5 yards out. Manning under center. 3rd down and goal from the 2. Manning will fake. Roll to the right side. Pump. Throws it back in the end zone. Touchdown Brian Fletcher. Brian Fletcher all by himself. And Peyton faked the rollout. And Fletcher's open in the back of the end zone. There's still 2:34 to go. Kickoff from Gramatica. Sailing down to Miller, 3 yards deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. Out across the 10, to his right across the 20. Has a lane, makes a man miss at the 30. Runs through a tackle at the 40. He's loose at the 50, to the 40. Left sideline 30. Miller's going to go. 10, 5, touchdown. Justin Miller sends the Meadowlands into absolute pandemonium. The Jets retake the lead. Manning, quarterback sneak, touchdown! Peyton got in, touchdown! And it's now 30-28 with 50 seconds on the clock. 31-28 is the final.
Trying to slay the mighty Colts. Peyton Manning and the Colts said, wait a minute, try and stop us. And they scored the ball on rushing touchdowns. This is Dominic Rhodes, 6 yards, 7-0 Colts. Chad Pennington, though, playing so well. To Jericho Cotchery. They love him. Why? Get out of my way with the stiff arm. And Antoine Bethea said, uh-oh, I can't handle you. It's 7-7. Mike Cat Scratch Fever Nugent with an onside kick. Terry Rhodes makes the recovery. Jets pulling out all the stops early in the second quarter. That's one of the best specialty men in the business. That's Coach Mike Westhoff for Eric Mangini. For years, Westhoff was Don Shula's special team coach. And then on 4th and 1, Brad Smith at quarterback. He optioned it to Leon Washington. So the Jets taking risks, and it pays off. Kevin Barlow, touchdown, 14-7, Jet. Reggie Wayne still mourning the loss of his brother a week ago, a tragic auto accident. Playing and making a big contribution, Reggie. Tough. 41 yards. Then Joseph Adai, they're running.
You know, this was something they used to not be able to do. Get into the red zone, run the ball into the end zone. I know it's something that the coaching staff has wanted to do for a long time.
Pennington to Lavernius Coles. Do you know that in the first 3 games, Lavernius Coles caught balls for more yards than any Jet receiver since Don Maynard in 1968? Pennington On 4th and goal, instead of the field goal, he's picked off by Rocky Boyman. So they gamble again. This time it doesn't pay off with the score tied at 14. Now the Jets trail 17-14. Pennington to Lavernius Coles. 11 minutes left in the game. Gain of 10. Later in the drive, Kevin Barlow from the 5. Wow. In the end zone, wearing Emerson Boozer's old number. 21-17 the Jets. 3rd and 8 Colts ensuing drive. Manning, time to find Dallas Clark. 10 yards. 2.5 minutes to go now. 3rd and goal. Manning to Brian Fletcher. He's being chased. That's a beautiful play. 24-21 Colts to the Jets. Return to kickoff. Justin Miller just flagged for a long pass interference. How do I make it up? I go from 3 yards to the end zone and then whoop, makes the play. Martin Gramatica. I don't think so. You could go all the way. 103 yards. Justin Miller. 2:20 to go. The Jets lead at 28-24.
Yeah, you're going to see that Jonathan Welsh also has a chance right there to bring him down. Can't quite do it. Justin is off to the races on that kickoff return.
So now, minute and a half to go. Can Peyton Manning do it? Looks for, the ball's in the air. Vilma! Jonathan Vilma can't quite get it. So back to the Flintstone Mobile. Manning to Marvin Harrison for 19 yards with a minute and a half to go. It's a first down. Later in the drive, Manning to Reggie Wade, and he's out at the 1.
Yeah, and going out at the 1 allowed them to use up a little bit more of the clock, so a little less time after they scored for the Jets.
Peyton Manning now he's gonna sneak it himself. He hadn't had a touchdown in 4 years running. He's got 2 in 2 weeks. 31-28 the Colts. The squib and whoop, and then whoop. You couldn't do it any better than that, the Gramatica. So Leon Washington, oh boy, can we make down at the 2. Wow. Now watch this. Chad Pennington, the hook and ladder to Leon Washington, last play of the game, to Brad Smith. Smith will fire it to Lavernius Coles. Coles goes as far as he can, and then whoop, he's back to Chad Pennington. Then Chad is going to pass it to Justin McCarron's lateral, I should say. Then McCarron's in Colts territory. The whoop! Fires it back to Brad Smith. And the whoop! It's a fumble. Lavernius Coles. He got it. And then, there's no skilled player open. Nick Mangold. Whoop! He gets the ball. Mangold. Whoop! Back to Leon Washington. He can't hold. Jason David falls on it for the Colts. Everything but the Stanford band during that play. And a wild finish, but the Colts win it 31-28. So we're talking about Peyton Manning rushing for touchdowns, the big last drive, and the Colts win it. And it's interesting, they are now 2-0 in the Meadowlands this year, Tom. They beat the Giants on that Manning Bowl the opening Sunday night.
Miller is on the field as a kick return man because he had a 103-yarder that put the Jets on top late in the fourth quarter last week, and he is deep to receive the opening kick from Josh Scobie.
Pennington on first at the 41. Hands, no, it's play action. He's rolling out, being chased by Nick Bryson. Turns and throws down the field. This one's tipped and intercepted. Brian Williams has it at midfield. First interception of the season for Brian Williams, and the Jaguars make a big play. Second down, call it about 3. Here's the handoff. Drew up the middle. There he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 3rd of the season. His first rushing touchdown of his young career. Handoff, Fred going over the left side. Look at him. Burst up the middle. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Oh, this is too easy. I mean, up and down the field.
Jaguars stacking the line of scrimmage, acting like they're going for it, and they are all out, and it's blocked. It's blocked. Gerald Sensabaugh got it. Jorge Cordova.
Pick it up and go.
And it is the Jaguars' ball inside the Jets' 10-yard line. Right on the 8. 3rd and goal from the 4, trying to go up 21-0. Byron at the line of scrimmage, taking a good hard look, takes the snap, hands it off. Drew again, and this time over the left side, bouncing and spinning and turning his way. Does he get into the end zone? He does. Touchdown. Maurice Drew's 2nd of the ball game. Tim Dwight in motion from the left side. Takes the snap, drops to throw. Pressure coming right up the middle. Pennington turns and throws. It's intercepted. It's going back the other way. It is intercepted by Terry Cousins. Stays on his feet inside the 25 and to the 23. And the Jaguars have their second interception of the ball game, 8th on the season. And they are just punishing the New York Jets.
They're rolling is what it is. And that was a perfect example of Chad Pennington not having the rhythm.
Here's the I formation with 3 tight ends. Wimbush in front of Maurice Drew in the handoff. No, it's play action. Back to throw. He'll launch the ball, looking for Reister, and he's got it. Touchdown, George Reister.
Boy, what a catch by George Reister.
2 receivers, 2 backs. The tight end, Chris Baker, on the left side of the line of scrimmage. Will likely come in motion to the right as he drops off. Pennington marks out the signals. It's play action. He's deep in the pocket. He's got time. Turns and throws. This one is picked off. It's intercepted.
He caught one. Deion Grant from the safety position.
3rd interception of the ball game for the Jaguars. 2 tight ends, Brady and Reister on the right side. Leftwich has Taylor in the backfield. Takes the snap, drops to throw. Pressure coming, plants, turns, fires. He's got a receiver. Touchdown, Reggie Williams.
Ding, ding. Reggie Williams.
4th of the season, and look at him dance. Second shutout of the season, 41-0. The Jaguars destroyed the Jets here at Alltel Stadium and go to their bye week 3-2.
A 33-yard field goal from just inside the right hash to give the Jets a first quarter lead for the first time this season. The snap, the placement, the kick on the way. Floating towards the uprights. It is good. And now Tillman, who is showing blitz, backs off and now comes up again. Pennington back to throw. Pumps right. Looks back to the left. Wide open Coles. He's got it at the 30. Down the left sideline to the 20. To the 10. 5. Touchdown. A 58-yard touchdown pass from Chad Pennington to a wide-open Lavernius Coles. 2 tight ends, the lone setback, Sammy Morris. Handoff Morris, running left, cuts it back at the 40, fumbles it. It's loose on the ground, and the Jets have it. In motion from right to left is Tim Dwight. Flags fly. Pennington rolling right, looks downfield, fires one towards the end zone for Coles. Caught! Touchdown! What a catch by Lavernius Coles on the lob from Pennington. Now Welker motions left. Harrington takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Timing pattern. Back in the end zone. Lob pass. Caught. Touchdown. Chris Chambers. And the Dolphins with their first touchdown of the game with 8:49 to go. Mack Brown, the deep back. Harrington gives for Ronnie Brown off the right side. In. Easily for the Dolphin touchdown. 2:56 remaining.
And the Dolphins have all 3 of their timeouts remaining.
33 seconds to go. A 51-yard field goal attempt by Alinda Mare from inside the left hash to tie it. The snap, the placement, the kick on the way. Will it reach? No! It's short! Mare comes up short, and the Jets are going to hold on and win it. Pennington does indeed take a knee, and that will do it. The Jets survive the final score here at the Meadowlands. New York 20, the Dolphins 17.
Chad Pennington welcoming the Dolphins to the Meadowlands. 4th quarter, 3rd one, Pennington gets away from the rush. Lavernius Coles, 5 catches, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns, 20-3 Jets. That's comfy. We're okay. We walk it home until Ronnie Brown gets in the end zone. He had 127 rushing yards. It's 2017. 2 minutes remaining. Joey Harrington starting again. Bullet. Chris Chambers over the middle. They drive down. They set up a Alinda Mare 51-yard field goal, and those Meadowland wins. No. Nick Saban can't believe it. Pennington, the Jets survive 2017. Now, ultimate highlight me, please.
The Jets and the Lions in a matchup, Marty, that I'm sure plenty of prognosticators this season thought would mean nothing to either team. But give a lot of credit to the Jets. They already have as many or more wins on the board as some people thought they would get all season. First and goal at the 5, handoff Washington at the 5, cuts it back left, into the end zone, touchdown! The first career touchdown for Leon Washington, and the Jets, for the first time in 20 games, score a first quarter touchdown. They score on their opening drive. 3rd down and 1. The Jets in a power formation. Play action. Pennington drops back on 3rd and 1. Wants the bomb right side from McCairns. He's got it inside the 5 at the goal line. Touchdown. Justin McCairns on 3rd and 1. The Jets score again. They have a 13-0 lead. And for Justin McCairns, his first touchdown catch of the season.
Here's Kittner to throw again. Time again. Middle of the field. Throws for Roy. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Two things, protection and the fact that Williams has the speed to beat a bracket double coverage.
2nd and goal at the 3. Handoff Barlow up the middle at the 1 at the goal line. He's in. Touchdown Jets. Kevin Barlow blasts up the middle for his 5th rushing touchdown of the year. Back to throw Kitten on 2nd down and 10. Fires deep over the middle. The pass is knocked away. Intercepted. Picked off by Kerry Rhodes at the Jet 44-yard line. That was an amazing interception by Kerry Rhodes to Vale Ellis.
1st and goal from the 9. Kittner tucked up under center, rolling right. Little pitch play to Kevin Jones inside the 5. Dives, end zone, touchdown, Detroit Lions.
That's a nice play, and Kevin Jones completes it by getting into the end zone.
In motion from left to right is Jericho Cotchery. He now sets right. Malone set back Leon Washington as Baker motions left. Pitch out, running left Leon Washington at the 20. Turns the corner at the 15. He's at the 10. 5 into the end zone. Touchdown! Leon Washington tippy-toed along the left sideline and went into the end zone for the 2nd touchdown of his career, and that puts him over 100 yards on the day.
3rd and 7, Lions 3 out of 8 on 3rd down today. Kittner back, sets, looks.
You got him!
Rolling right. Now he throws, end zone. Furry, did he get his feet down? Yes, sir. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Give Furry credit. He went with Kittner to give him the target and then made a great catch in the back of the end zone.
Pennington calling signal. Hard snap count. Hand off Washington. Off the right side. Has a first down. Gets to midfield. That will take it all the way down to the 2-minute warning and end the game. Our final score from here at the Meadowlands. The Jets 31, the Lions 24.
Ready to go. Jets are 4-3. The Browns are 1-5.
This will be a 27-yard field goal from just inside the left hash. Ben Graham will put it down. There is a breeze in Nugent's face. This is short range, though. The snap, the placement down. The kick is up, end over end, floating towards the uprights, and it's good.
They're going to spot the ball near the 38. So it's a 48-yard field goal attempt for Dawson. Zasta to the hole. Patriot snaps it back. The ball is placed down. Dawson's kick on the way, and it is good, and the game is tied. Winslow on a wing on the right side. Hayden drops down in low below him. In the eye, they're going to give the ball to Drones. Drones darts right, lowers his shoulder. Touchdown, he's in. With 10 minutes to go in the first half, the Browns get in for their first touchdown, and they take a 9-3 lead. 1st and 10, offset eye, shifted right. Smith with Drones. Edwards slot left. Jurevicius wide left. Fry on first down, play action to Drones. Now he's got a lot of time. Now he rolls to the right. He fires down. Winslow caught it. 5, skips in, touchdown.
Boy, did Charlie squeeze that one in there. He threw a dart to Kellen Winslow.
Now trying to add on 3 more. Zasta to the hole. Pontry on the snap. The ball is snapped back, placed down. The kick by Dawson is up. It is good. And the fumble by Leon Washington turns into a 3-point addition for the Browns.
Justin Miller deep to receive the kickoff. High end-over-end kick from Dawson. Miller at the goal line. Out to his right across the 10. Has a lane to the 15. Gets loose at the 20. Makes a man miss. And he's in the open field at the 40. Stiff arms a man at the 50. Miller's done it before. He's about to do it again to the 10. 5. Touchdown. Justin Miller goes all the way. A 100-yard touchdown return by Justin Miller. And the Jets Well, if you're going to get back in the game quickly, that's the way to do it. Mike Nugent, who missed earlier from 52, will attempt from 48 yards out with 2 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. The snap, the placement down, the kick on the way. It has the distance towards the uprights. It is good. Mike Nugent kicks it just inside the left upright.
4th down and 4. Here we go. In the shotgun, Pennington. Washington on his left hip. 2 receivers left. In motion on the right side. Here comes a blitz. Pennington, he got away from one blitzer and fires the ball towards the end zone. Baker in the right corner of the end zone. Incomplete! Rodney Poole made the hit as Doug said and knocked him out to the boundary. Brian Russell is furious right now.
The last 2 minutes, it goes up to the booth.
The ruling on the field is that the receiver would not have come down inbound. Incomplete pass.
Fry will take another knee. Charlie takes it and puts it down, and that's it. The Browns are going to win here today in a hard-fought game. They hang on. Final score, the Browns 20 and the Jets 13.
Replaced his offensive coordinator, Charlie Fry, called it an emotional week for everybody. There's Charlie, one of the many MAC quarterbacks in the league. He finds Kellen Winslow. Winslow had a big day, 7 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown, and the Browns are up 17-3. They've got their biggest lead of the year, 20-3. And Justin Miller has proven to be a very dangerous return man. Makes a spectacular move, stiff arm, and forget it. He is gone. 99-yard touchdown, had a 103-yard touchdown earlier this year against the Colts. Late fourth quarter, Chad Pennington had a miserable day, but good ball fake to buy time. It's 4th down. Chris Baker makes a great grab, but he's ruled out of bounds. Looked like he was knocked out of bounds. Maybe he was going to be reviewed for a touchdown. It was, but it was ruled a judgment call, which is not reviewable under instant replay.
Misting down right now, but it's been off and on. Misting and then a downpour, so that could well be the order of the day. New York Jets who come in at 4-4. Patriots at 6-2. Brady pointing out the middle man. And up comes to the right side. Dillon's got a crease. He's across the 30. Still in the street. 35, 40, 45, 50. He's to the 45, 40. Being chased from behind. He's at the 30 and the 25-yard line and goes out of bounds on the far side of the field. Paxton to snap, Miller to hold, to snap the ball down. The kick is up for Gostowski, and it's right down the pipe. So the Patriots take the lead on the Stephen Gostowski field goal.
1st and 10 Patriots at the Jet 45. Brady takes the snap, throws one to the left-hand side, caught by Gabriel. Gets loose down the left sideline, around Drew Coleman, fumbles the football. He had it knocked away at the Jet 20, picked up by New York, and they have it back. Doug Gabriel whipped right around Drew Coleman on the left side. Coleman caught up to him from behind, though, and knocked the ball out, and the Jets get it back. What a play by Coleman. Handoff Kevin Barlow, up the middle, at the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. What a drive by the Jets. 2nd down and 9, as Brady has 3 receivers, all tight right. Maroney the lone setback. Brady, play action. Here comes the blitz, under pressure, throws off his back foot. Intercepted! Picked off by Eric Coleman at the Patriot 35. Here comes the blitz. Pennington back to throw. Looks right, lobbing it towards the end zone. A jump ball, caught by Cotchery. Touchdown! Touchdown, Jets! What a catch by Jericho Cotchery. 22 yards, and the Jets lead by 10.
Brady awaiting the shotgun snap. He's got it. Here's the rush. He's going to shoot it long and deep to Jabbar Gaffney. He's got it down and out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Ball to the left of Brady. Takes the direct snap. Fires to the right. The ball is batted in the air and caught by Rashay Caldwell. Breaks the tackle. Goes in. Touchdown. Rashay Caldwell, a great play. And this is where they've excelled. 2-point conversion tries. Direct snap to Brady. Looks. Fires. Caught. 2-point conversion to Rashay Caldwell. So the Pats have come to within 3 at 17-14.
Brady takes the snap, Drops back. Under pressure. Hit as he throws. It's down on the ground. That might be a fumble. That might end the game. Down to 2 seconds. Down to 1. It's over. The Jets win it. 17-14 is the final.
Rainy Foxborough, Bill Belichick, the master. One of his pupils, Eric Mangini, served under him for years. Now the Jets coach, and he wants Corey Dillon, who could. Andre Dice is going to drag him down after a 50-yard run for the big fella. Set up a field goal, New England leading 3-0 in the rain. Early second quarter, Tom Brady will swing it out to Doug Gabriel. Blows the horn down the sideline, but Drew Coleman knocks it out. It's a fumble. Kerry Rhodes, who's had a big year for the Jets, picks up the ball. Ensuing possession, 3rd and goal. The 2 of the Jets are knocking at the door. And number 32, Kevin Barlow into the end zone. Touchdown. 7-6 Jets at the half. Third quarter, it's 4th down for the Jets. Chad Pennington, they're going to go for it. They're in Patriots territory. And so, Eric Mangini the old pooch kick. Do you think they've worked on this? Inside the 5-yard line. So now 4th quarter, the Jets lead it 10-6. And Brady, coming off the 4 picks against the Colts, back to pass, and picked off by the Jets, Eric Coleman. Tommy looking for Maroney here.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of miscommunication. Looked like Brady thought that Maroney was going to hook up. He moved a little bit. The pick ensues.
So here come the Jets. Under 5 minutes to go, Chad Pennington. How does he get it in there to Jericho Cotchery? Cotchery with that big play the first time they makes it. And where does Chad look?
Well, it looked like Cotchery wasn't even going to make a play on the ball. And then as we take a look at the beginning of the play, watch Chad Pennington's eyes goes to the big screen. And it's a touchdown.
Did Otto Graham ever look at the big screen?
I don't think so.
All right, the next drive, it's only a few seconds, but Tom Brady back to work, and Jabbar Gaffney down the sideline. Patriots coming back. So, with 4:14 to go, Brady to Ricochet Caldwell. And he breaks a tackle and scores a touchdown. Patriots go for 2. Naturally, they get it. 17-14. The Jets lead is 3. Jets have punted. Brady comes on with 1:08 to go. Steven Gostkowski wondering if he'll have that chance to kick that winning field goal. The dump pass. What the Falk? Kevin Falk for 14 yards. Then, 2 plays later, 25 seconds to go. Brady to a good long Riche Caldwell, who makes the catch. And then tick, 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 tick. There's no timeouts. Tick, 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 tick. Spike with 9 seconds to go. Next play. How many times have you seen him do it? Tom Brady. Is he going to come up with something big? No! It's Sean Ellis. It's a fumble. Sack. Fumble. Game. All at once. The Jets win 17-14. The Patriot vets like Junior Seau can't believe. And the teacher and pupil, a brief meeting, and the Jets. What a win for Eric Mangini and the Jets, and a shocking loss for the Patriots. The Jets win it by the count of 17-14. Lots of heroes on their side of the ball. You can talk to me after the game. Wendy Nix.
Like football in here today, doesn't it?
Really does, Bob. I was down on the sideline. The one word that I came up with is electric.
Chad, hard snap count. Handoff, Leon Washington. A reverse to Tim Dwight. He has running room to the 40. He's at midfield to the 50. Breaks loose in the secondary to the 40. Inside the Bears 35. All the way down to the 32-yard line. Daniel Manning saved a touchdown. Tim Dwight flashes his wheels and picks up 28 yards.
Leon Washington behind Pennington calling signals. 3rd and goal for the Jets from the 5. Pennington back to pass. He has time. He's looking in the end zone, and it is intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone by the Bears. I think that's Brian Urlacher, it is, who brings it out to the 33-yard line. Pennington picked off in the red zone, and Urlacher brings it all the way out.
And the crowd very loud here at the Meadowlands. A 6-man front for the Jets. Here comes the blitz. Under pressure, Grossman. Hit and sacked. coming on a blitz from the blind side, Kerry Rhodes. And he brings down Grossman at the 16-yard line. The Jets start the second half with a surprise onside kick, and it's recovered at midfield by the Bears.
A 20-yard chip shot for Robbie Gould, seeking his 26th straight kick. Snap at spot, kick by Robbie Gould. It is up and through. 2nd and 15 now for Pennington and the Jets. 3 receivers. Make it 2 receivers and a tight end as he takes the snap. Play fake. Here comes Alex Brown. Hits Pennington as he gets rid of the ball. Threw it away to Vasher. Interception. Bears 2 of 8 on 3rd down today. There's 25% into today. The Jets defense allowing 43% conversion. They've been good. Bears need 12. Rex Bose to throw. Sets. Winds up. He's got Muhammad high in the air. And Muhammad grabs the ball and runs it up to the 46-yard line of the New York Jets. 2nd and 6 for Grossman and the Bears. From their 43. They start the 4th. Right to left out of the eye. Grossman looks it over. He's got him down at set. Muhammad left, Bradley right. Snap to Grossman, throw onto the right side. Pass is caught by Bradley in midfield. He's on his way at the 40, 35-30, foot race 20, 15-10, 5, end zone, touchdown! Touchdown, Bears!
4th and 16, last gasp for Pennington. Scrambles forward, throws underneath, over the head of Coles, incomplete with 8 seconds to go, and that'll do it. So the Jets turn it over on downs, and for the second time this season, they will be shut out on offense as the Bears are about to win back-to-back games here at the Meadowlands. The final score here at the Meadowlands, the Bears 10, the Jets nothing.
Giants a week ago on a Sunday night, now back on a Sunday afternoon to face the Jets. Eric Mangini, Chad Pennington, could they pull off their second big upset in a week? Pennington, as the Jets were going to go ahead early in the second quarter, Brian Urlacher saves the day. The interception in the end zone. What an athletic play by the all-pro backer.
Former receiver, safety, everything in college. So versatile. You see here, doesn't catch this ball clean the first time, but an outstanding set of hands, picks it up, and then an outstanding return for the Bears, puts them in good field position.
And Pennington was looking right the whole time. Lavernius Coles later on said, hey, you might have found me, but those two have hooked up for big plays. Could they hook up later on in this game? Meanwhile, Rex Grossman, hand off to Thomas Jones. It's a fumble. And the Jets fall on the football. They figure, the Bears do turn it over a lot as much as they get the ball themselves. But they challenge the Bears and say, nah. They reversed it, said, and he was down. Agree with the ball?
Thomas Jones said he was down right there. I didn't know if it was conclusive evidence, but it was overturned.
Big play now to start the third quarter. The Jets haven't had a kickoff yet. Mike Cat Scratch Fever Nugent. Oh, but the Bears are Johnny on the spot. Chris Harris is there. The Jets gamble. Well, that special teams of the Jets have been good, not to mention the Bears' special teams, but it didn't pay off. Now, Jets have it. It resulted in a field goal, Chicago. Alex Brown comes through untouched, and Chad Pennington, this throw just, why? Nathan Vasher, Pennington, with the pressure the Bears gave him. Nathan Vasher with the pick, Grossman. Mark Bradley, first play, fourth quarter, and if he's in New Jersey, it's dollar Mark Bradley. He could go all the way. So 3-0 becomes 10-0. Grossman and Bradley, the one big play. Urlacher and the Bears with a shutout, second of the year, and the Bears beat the Jets 10-0. They're up their mark to 9-1. It was a game, frankly, that the Jets had a chance to be in control of, especially in the first half. But they're still finding their way as winners, and they couldn't get it done, and then the Bears made the big plays.
Well, pretty complete team in the Bears, and the two big mistakes right there, the two INTs by Pennington, the costly plays that really cost the Jets a chance to win this football game.
Give the Bears credit now. In the 10 games, they have forced opponents into 29 turnovers. And
Picture-perfect afternoon. The Jets will get the football first. Game 11 of the 2006 season.
So Stanley on to punt. Tim Dwight back deep to receive at the Jet 10-yard line. Stanley takes the snap at midfield. Fumbles the ball, and he gets dropped by Eric Smith. Pennington back under center after yelling to his teammates. Back to throw. Pumps right. Now comes back to the right. Wants the bomb for Coles. Underthrown. Caught by Coles at the 10. Inside the 10 and knocked out of bounds at the 9. Lavernius Coles came back and adjusted to a ball that I'm not sure wasn't intentionally underthrown by Pennington. Glenn Earl in coverage. First and goal, Jets. With Mike Nugent on, a 23-yard field goal from the right hash. The snap, the placement down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So Nugent puts the Jets on the board.
47-yard field goal attempt for Chris Brown, trying to put the Texans on the board. Rosenfels with the hold. The snap is down, the kick is up. It has the distance, and it's good.
This is a 54-yard field goal attempt for Mike Nugent, just inside the right hash. The snap, the placement, the kick on the way. It's got the distance, end over end. It is good! Mike Nugent splits the uprights from 54 yards out. 2nd and 9 at the 47 of Houston. Pennington now 13 of 19 in the game. Play action for Chad. Looks downfield, fires deep left, and it's caught by Cotchery at the 25. Breaks a tackle, left sideline 15, and run out at the 12-yard line. Yet to score a touchdown. Back to throw Pennington. Lobs one, timing pattern, end zone, caught, touchdown. Lavernius Coles.
First down, Texans at their 20. Carr, play action, steps up in the pocket, zips it to his left, and it's intercepted at the 35-yard line by Kerry Rhodes. He's bumped down at the 24.
Cotchery and Coles in motion from left to right. Cotchery. Pennington takes the snap. Handoff Cedric Houston up the middle at the goal line. He's in. Touchdown Jets.
3rd and goal at the 3 with the clock running. 4 minutes to go. One back. Lundy. Wide receivers to each side. Carr drops back, throws right side of the end zone. Caught. Andre Johnson. Touchdown Houston. Texans going for 2. Carr fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, throws, caught by Lundy, and the Texans get the deuce.
The Jets come off the bench and celebrate a win. The final score, the Jets 26, the Texans 11.
To have you with us on this snowy Sunday afternoon from Green Bay.
Favre under center, calling signals. The Jets come with a blitz. Favre under pressure, and he will be hit. Lost the football. It's loose. The Jets have it. Pennington calling signals. In motion from left to right in the backfield, Washington. Back to throw Chad. Looks over the middle. Dumps it over the middle. Caught at the 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Jericho Cotchery. Pennington. Handoff Houston. Up the middle. At the 2. At the 1. Into the end zone. Touchdown Jets. Cedric Houston goes over from 3 yards out. And the Jets, with 12:40 to go in the second quarter, are an extra point away from a 17-0 lead. In motion in the backfield is Askew. Handoff Houston off the right side at the goal line. And he's brought down 6 inches shy. The Jets are signaling that it's a touchdown. The officials come in, no official signal yet. Because there was no initial signal, I figured they'd marked him down. But the Jets are saying that he got in. It appears as if he did not. Now it's a touchdown. Now all of a sudden the officials' hands go up. Touchdown Jets. In motion from right to left is Cotchery. 3rd and goal at the 1. Play action Pennington. Flips it. Back of the end zone. Caught. Wide open. Touchdown. Chris Baker. And the Jets extend their lead with 9 seconds to go before halftime to 30-0.
Here's the snap to Brett Favre. Good protection. Lost on the left side of the end zone. Driver. Touchdown! 21-0. Here's an onside kick. And it's up for grabs, and the Packers have recovered it.
After reviewing the play, number 56 of the Jets reached around the defender, touched the ball first. Therefore, the recovery by Green Bay is legal. It'll be 1st and 10 for Green Bay.
Counter handoff up the middle goes Leon Washington. Loose at the 15. Jukes him in at the 10. At the 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Leon Washington right up the middle on a counter handoff. Quick snap count. Play action. Favre drops back. Looks right. Throws the bomb right for Driver. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Dyson at the Jet 23-yard line. Dyson with perfect coverage underneath Donald Driver. And Favre throws up the pick. Dyson comes up with his team leading 4th interception. Again, 10 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Favre takes the snap, throws it over the middle. Greg Jennings makes the catch at the 25. Runs the right sideline and pitches it back to Morency. and he is tackled inbound, and that will do it. The final score at Lambeau Field, the Jets 38 and the Packers 10.
Lambeau Field used to be feared. There's a sign outside offering free wins on Sunday when the team bus fills up there at Chuck Platoon Stadium Citgo across the street. Jericho Cotchery from Chad Pennington, who completed his first 8 passes to 8 different guys, 10-0. It's 24-0 in the second. Brett Favre up top, wrong guy. Andre Dyson, 2 interceptions for Favre, 267 on his career. Third all-time he passed for Francis Tarkenton. Suing Jets possession. That's Cedric Houston. Stifling a Packer blitz. Pennington, Chris Baker. About 31-0 at the half. Pennington, 241 yards, 2 TDs at intermission. Jets win big, 38-10. Mike McCarthy has now coached 6 games in Lambeau Field at the helm of the Pack. He's lost 5 of them. Not a good way to start your career in the frozen tundra. Most of the great Packer coaches didn't lose their 5th home game until at least their 3rd season. 3rd. Last one to lose 5 in his first year at the helm, Lindy Infante back in '88. More blitzing now. Boomer, TJ.
Win the toss. They will receive. They will work from the east side of Giant Stadium towards the west. So the Buffalo offense on the field first. McGahee's back in the game is the lone tailback. 2nd and 10 at the 43. The snap to give to McGahee. Jukes to his right, goes to his left. Has room across midfield. He's going to go towards the end zone to the 25 to the 20. 10, 5. McGahee. Touchdown Buffalo. Willis McGahee. McGahee just went 57 yards. On a simple run play to the left side, Willis breaks it all the way, 57 yards for the touchdown.
The Jets spread the field with 3 receivers. 2nd down and 7 at Buffalo's 11-yard line. The lone setback, Leon Washington. Pennington under center, takes the snap, play action, drops back, looks right, throws over the middle, into the end zone, caught, touchdown, Lavernius Coles.
This is 3rd and 3 at their own 23, down by 3. The snap, Lossman takes, pumps left. Throws left deep. He's got a wide open Lee Evans across midfield. He makes the catch in stride. Evans at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Lee Evans. Pennington goes shotgun, puts Cotchery in motion, left side. The snap. Bills rush 4. Pennington has a pocket, has time, throws it right side. It is tipped. It is intercepted by the Bills. Picked off by Nate Clements. He may go to the end zone at the Jets 30 to the 20 to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Buffalo. Nate Clements with the interception. A 56-yard return of the interception, and the Bills get a defensive touchdown in this game. They send the tight end Royal to the left side, Kevin Everett to the right, and Cieslak is in the game, lines up as a fullback, now splits out wide to the left side. McGahee behind J.P. Lossman, the snap. And Lossman's going to roll to his left, going to flip one to Robert Royal, catches at the 2, goes into the end zone, untouched. Touchdown, Robert Royal. And here it is. It is a 34-yard attempt for Ryan Lindell from the left hash out of the hold of Brian Mormon. The snap is good. The kick is on the way. It is up. It is good. And the Bills have burned 6 minutes off the clock. 6 valuable minutes here in the 4th quarter. And now they lead it by 18 points. Jets go without a huddle. First down at their own 48. Pennington from the shotgun. Looks, drifts back. Pressured, throws over the middle. It is intercepted by London Fletcher at the Buffalo 40. Picked off, and he goes down at the 41-yard line, and that should just about do it for the Buffalo Bills today. London Fletcher picks it off at the 40-yard line.
Lossman takes a knee, and that'll do it. The final score here at the Meadowlands. The Bills 31 and the Jets 13.
Bills lost to the Jets back in week 3, but they piled up 475 yards of offense. What would happen when they met again on Sunday? Eric Mangini focused. First quarter, no score. Willis McGahee gone. 57-yard touchdown for McGahee, and the Bills out to the 7-0 lead. Before coming back onto the field for their next possession, though, McGahee got sick on the sideline, didn't return for the rest of the half, but still finished with a $125 with 16 carries. Second quarter, J.P. Lossman going to Lee Evans, 77 yards. 5th touchdown of the season for Evans, 3 of them 77 yards or longer. Bills up 14-10. Ensuing possession for the Jets. Chad Pennington's pass tipped and then intercepted by Nate Clements, and it's house music all night long. Bills go on to win it 31-13. So the Jets lose. What about the Patriots in the AFC East? For that, we go back to Chris and TJ.
come here at 7-6 from the AFC East. These teams are led into battle respectively by Eric Mangini and Brad Childress. Mr. Mangini at 35, the youngest coach in the NFL. Brad Childress 6-7, 2-2 versus first-year coaches. First and 10 from the Jets 44. Pennington back to pass. Stop! Fumble! Napoleon Harris caused a fumble, and E.J. Henderson recovered it. The Jets play a 3-4, and the three down linemen, Brian Thomas, Kimo von Oelhoffen, and Sean Ellis. 3rd and 6. Johnson back to pass. Dumps it over the middle. Caught! Travis Taylor! Touchdown!
Wide right, Cotchery. Wide left, Coles. Tut in motion left. Pennington takes the snap. Handoff, Cedric Houston. Off the left side. Inside the 5. Inside the 1. At the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 6-yard touchdown run for Cedric Houston. 3rd and 8 at the Minnesota 21. Here comes the blitz. The Jets pick it up. Pennington lofts one. Left side to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Lavernius Coles. What a pass by Pennington. 21 yards. And Lavernius Coles hauled it in, and the Jets extend their lead. 52-yard field goal attempt for Nugent. The placement down, the kick on the way. It has plenty of leg, and it is good. Mike Nugent, that would have been good from 62 yards. This will be a 46-yard field goal attempt for Mike Nugent on the final play of the first half, with 4 seconds remaining on the clock. The snap, the placement down, the kick on the way. It has plenty of leg, floating towards the uprights, and it is good. Mike Nugent again. 12 kicks in a row have split the uprights for the Jets' second-round pick last year. 20-yard field goal from the right half. The snap, the placement, the kick is up, and it is good. So Mike Nugent is now 4 for 4, and the Jets have opened up a 26-7 lead.
Jackson, 1st and 10. Blitz is on. Hit as he throws. Dumps it right. Screen Weldy. Caught it to 35 to the 30, 25. Near side. Breaks the tackle. Inside the 10. Dive for the end zone. Touchdown!
Rookie quarterback from Alabama State, taken in the second round. He replaced the ineffective Brad Johnson. He drops the throw. Slants one towards the goal line. Intercepted. Picked off in the end zone. David Barrett jumped underneath Troy Williamson and took the football away. It's the first Jet takeaway of the day. The final score here in Minnesota. The Jets 26, the Vikings 13.
Brad Childress has the best rush defense in all of football. Eric Mangini and the Jets surprising. They're picked to be toward the bottom of the barrel. But Brad Pennington to Brad Smith and Lavernius Coles, what a big catching the ball blocks.
Yeah, nice blocks. Get some extra 13, 12 yards out of the play.
But this is what Chad Pennington does. The short passes, but right in stride. That's Lavernius Coles for 4 yards. Then Jericho Mayer-Cotchery for 8 yards. Then Pennington again to Cotchery. That's 9 more yards, setting up a Cedric Houston rushing touchdown. Vikings scored first, but the Jets come back to tie 7-7 after a cat scratch fever Mike Nugent field goal 10-7. Pennington avoids the rush. It's Cotchery again. He caught 6 for 56, 17-yard gain. And how about the throws,
Yeah,
Tom?
Take another look at it because he does this so often, so accurate with the throw. Pennington's going to put it right where it has to be for the receiver to get it.
And here he goes across the middle to Lavernius Coles, a little deeper down there, 17-yard gain. And then every now and then he go a little farther than that, and he and Coles were obviously on it on this day. They hooked up a dozen times, including this touchdown, 17-7, J-E-T, and Chad Pennington throwing off and short. Career high 339 yards passing, 29-39. As for the Jets defense, they swarmed Brad Johnson. He was replaced in the game. They held Chester Taylor way under. They actually outrushed the Vikings in this game. And so the New York Jets go on, and again, they get up on somebody, and they make sure they keep the pedal to the metal. They win it by the count of 26-13.
Very rainy Christmas night here in South Florida. The Jets hoping to put a very big Christmas present under the trees of all gangrene fans as they take on their arch rivals, The Miami Dolphins, the rain is teeming down here at Dolphin Stadium as Nugent tries a 34-yard attempt from the left hash. The snap, bobbled by Ben Graham, picked up by Nugent, and he'll be hit back at the 26-yard line. A slippery football was bobbled by Ben Graham, and the rain absolutely has a major effect on that play as Ben Graham let the ball go right between his hands on the snap.
And he gets it off at 1. Back to pass goes Pennington. Tries to swing it to the left. To Washington, who's drilled by Michael Lehan at the 32-yard line.
Man, that might be the biggest hit we've seen all year right there.
A loss of 3 yards on the play. 3rd and 11 from the 32-yard line. Pennington will work the shotgun. Washington remains in the game despite that hit. Back to pass is Pennington, plenty of time. Right side and nearly caught, but a big hit by Zach Thomas on Lavernius Coles, and Coles coughs it up and remains on the field.
Offset eye right. Back to throw Pennington. Taylor picked up. Pennington deep down the right sideline for McCarron. He has it in Dolphin territory up the right sideline to the Miami 40. Brought down by Jeremiah Bell. A streak pattern down the right sideline by Justin McCairns. And a gain of 40 yards. Another chance. 22-yard field goal from the left hash. This time the placement is good. The kick is up. It is good.
Chambers in motion to the near side of the field. Leo back to pass. Got plenty of time. Over the middle. Got a receiver. Touchdown, Randy McMichael. Fights through a defender and scores.
How about that? Randy McMichael caught that ball at about the 3-yard line and said, I am getting in the end zone.
3rd down and 7 at the Dolphin 32. Pennington takes the snap. Pumps right. Under pressure. Deep over the middle. For Cotchery. Caught at the 5. At the 1. Is he in? No signal. Touchdown. The official on the near side right signals a touchdown.
Olindo's on to attempt his 25-yard field goal. Kick is up. And it's good.
3 wide receivers. The lone setback is Leon Washington. Pennington back to throw. Has some time. Dumps it off to Washington right. Makes a move at the 20. Outside of the right to the 30. Gets loose. He's at the 35. Right sideline 40. He's to midfield. Cuts it back at the 40. To the Dolphin 30. Right sideline 20. Tripped up at the 16. Nugent is set. The Jets are set. The snap. The placement down. The kick is up. It has the distance. Good! Mike Nugent is perfect. The Jets 13. The Dolphins 10. That is your final.
Now the other Christmas NFL game, very little gray when you talk New York sports. The teams are either champions or they're chumps. The players are MVPs or they're flops. In the case of the 2 NFL entries, the Giants are a complete disaster. The Jets are the story of the season. Many are calling for Tom Coughlin's job. Others are calling Eric Mangini of the Jets Mangenius. But the good can vanish in a New York minute, which means a second everywhere else, including Miami, where the Dolphins were ready for their role of playoff Scrooge. The weather certainly cooperated. It was disgusting. It's wet, it's humid, bad hair night all around. Joey Harrington couldn't grip the ball. Field goals were missed. Here's Harrington. The only grip was on him as he gets sacked. How about 7 for 15, 42 yards, and a bench seat? Pennington, Leon Washington, hang him and bang him. Oh my goodness, Michael Lehan laid him out after he got hung out to dry. That wasn't the only popping going on by the Dolphins. Lavernius Coles, I got it. Oh, Zach Thomas nearly took his head off. Left the game with a bad cut. He ended up with 2 catches and 9 yards. Hello, I'm Lavernius. 3rd quarter, Dan Marino, Bob Greasy, Nick Saban. I'll take either one of you guys on your worst days. We're going instead with Harrington, earpiece. Cleo Lemon is in. The jokesters would say they brought a lemon in. Almost picked by Kerry Rhodes. 3 and out, lemon ice. Later in the 3rd, Jets driving Pennington. Justin McCairns. Jeremiah Bell, that's not working. He gets called for the interference. Mike Nugent came in, drilled a 22-yarder, 3-0. 3-0. 7-3 when Lemon gets his first career touchdown on a pass. Randy McMichael's the receiver. Then all of a sudden, the cork popped. Offense aplenty. Look at the move here. Juking is Leon Washington. Same drive, Pennington. The Midas touch. Cotchery. Give him a touchdown. Ball across the goal line before the knee hit. 10-7. Later in the fourth, the Dolphins punt. This is bad if you're wearing a Jet uniform and it's got a 55 on it. Brad Castle got hit by the ball. Dolphins fall on us on the ensuing drive from Miami. Third down, Lemon. Sammy Morris with some big blockers ahead of him. Did he get the first? No. Olindo Mare hit a 25-yard field goal, tied at 10. Play of the game. Little Leon Washington on a screen goes 64 yards. Washington 108 receiving yards in the game. Many of those of the yak variety with the yard after the catch. Nugent delivers again and the Jets win at 13-10. JETS Jets on a messy night. They get the win. They set themselves up to control their playoff fate with a win next weekend. Pennington, 14 of 29, 237. Try to throw out the first three quarters. They were really good. And the good news for the Jets, they get the Raiders next, who were 2-13.
It was crazy, and I just knew we had to weather the storm, get through this bad weather, and not give them some easy opportunities. Their defenses, they're so opportunistic with turnovers. You got to make sure you don't turn the ball over to them.
Survive and advance. That's what the Jets have been able to do. And if they do it again against the Raiders next week, they go to the playoffs. So do the Broncos. They take on the Niners. So the battle of the Bays, but they'll be away from the Bay in Denver and in New York. Bengals, Titans, Jaguars, and Chiefs all keeping their fingers crossed that either Denver or New York slip up.
Moments away from getting a win, and you're in game underway here at the Meadowlands for the Jets. 3rd and 4. Here comes the blitz. Slant left from Brooks, and the ball is bobbled. Picked up. Johnny Morant fumbled the football. Hank Poteet has it. It's a Jet first down on the turnover if he is not ruled down by contact. The ruling on the field is a catch, a forced fumble from David Barrett, a recovery by Hank Poteet. 2nd and goal. Cedric Houston, the tailback. Pennington under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Pennington drops back. Looks back in the end zone. Floats one. Caught. Touchdown. Chris Baker walks in unmolested. And the Jets turn the fumble into 6. And they have the early lead.
36-yard field goal from Seabass. Right hash mark. Snap down. Kick is away. And it is good.
35-yard attempt for Nugent from the left hash mark. Ben Graham will spot. The placement down, the kick is up, plenty of leg, and it is good. And the Jets extend their lead to 10-3. Pennington in the gun. It's a 5-man rush. Pennington drops back, looks right, throws right, up the sideline, caught by Cole. First down, Jets. Out of bounds inside the 35-yard line of Oakland. From the right hash, a 22-yard field goal attempt. The snap, the placement down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Jets extend their lead to 10. 2nd and 8 at the 15. Pitch out, running left Washington. Has room at the 15, at the 10. Cuts it back to the 5. Dives, goal line, touchdown. Leon Washington, the rookie, does it again. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have opened up a 16-point lead. Jets now with a 17-point lead. Brooks back to throw. Under pressure. The ball comes out. He's sacked. It's loose at the 22. Do the Jets have it?
Bobby Hamilton. Eric Barton forces the fumble on first down. Hey, and the ex-Raider, Bobby Hamilton, all over it.
Mike Nugent from the right hash, 35 yards away. Snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. Nugent again, right down the middle. The Jets 23, and the Raiders 3. That does it! The Jets will go to the playoffs. The final score at the Meadowlands. The Jets 23, and the Raiders 3.
They had to do was beat the Raiders at the Meadowlands and get in. Would it be a 3-hour party? Or as any true Jet fan knows, would it be 3 hours of angst? The answer is a little bit of each. Eric Mangini, what a job he has done. And Chad Pennington, precise throws. He started every game this year. He's never done that before. Brad Smith. Mangini likes to get him on the field 16, 18 touches, or at least looks, not touches, looks a game. He was a quarterback in college. He can run 20 yards. first down Jets. Now, this is an interesting play, Tom. He's in motion, Brad Smith, but wait a minute. He's going to become the quarterback third and short.
Yeah, a little bit of a wrinkle. You see him get under center right there, do the sneak, and get a first down. So great coaching by the New York Jets.
And Brian Schottenheimer, the offensive coordinator, second and goal, says, Pennington, why don't you look for Chris Baker? And it's a touchdown. He's wide open. Jets. They lead it 7-0. Now the Raiders are down 13-3 third quarter. Aaron Brooks, quarterback sneak. The Jets say they've stopped him. And they measure. Bob Sutton, defensive coordinator, said, yes, it's an inch short. So the Jets defense holds. Still 13-3. Little Leon Washington, looking like little Joey Washington of yesteryear. That rookie scampers for a 20-3 lead. Eric Barton, bang! Kicks ball up in air from Brooks. He fumbles, and the veteran Bobby Hamilton falls on it for New York. On the sideline, Randy Moss. He made a trip. 2-14 for the Raiders. But the day belonged to the Jets. Jets, Jets. And the Gatorade shower with a couple of minutes to go. Chad Pennington, the New York Jets, going to the playoffs, fourth time in 6 years, but this is a team that wins at 23-3. They became 10-6 off a 4-win season. No turnovers in a game. They had to play that way for the Jets. And afterwards, Coach Mangini and company.
I went into it the same way that I've been talking to the team about it. First, try to win the games. Second, try to make progress. And if we do those two things and consistently work that way, then the success will come.
His message this week was, not to overlook Oakland with the record just because the record was poor, not to overlook them and take them lightly. So, we had to prepare the way we prepared for every other team. We had to game plan the same way we game plan, practice the same way we practice, and come out here and play.
Improvement obvious, but they don't wow you. They do little things, but they do little things so well, Tom.
You have to find guys who believe in your message. His message is about preparation and execution, and he has got these guys going 100% for him every single time they're on the field.
And so congratulations to the New York.
Day here in Foxborough, and there is not an empty seat in the house moments before kickoff as the Patriots, 3-time Super Bowl champions, right now being introduced.
3 tight end offense. And off comes to Dillon to the right. He's down inside the 5, still on his feet, turns the corner and goes in. Touchdown, Corey Dillon, 10-yard run.
First and 10 for New England at their own 14. In motion from left to right is Troy Brown. The I-back Corey Dillon. He gets the handoff running right. Leaving in the backfield. Fumble. The football. The Jets have it. Corey Dillon fumbled the ball in the backfield. The Jets have a turnover. Hank Poteet recovers inside the Patriot 15-yard line. So Mike Nugent on to try and get the Jets on the board. A 28-yard field goal from the left hash. Nugent has made 18 in a row. This kick is up, and it is good. Make it 19 straight makes for Mike Nugent. Pennington in the gun. 4 receivers, a pair to either side. Chad takes the snap. 4-man rush. Flags at the line. Pennington looks right. Throws over the middle. Caught by Cotchery. Runs the right sideline to the 50. He's loose at the 40. Patriot 30. Right sideline 20. He's at the 10. 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown! 20-yard field goal from the left hash to tie the game. The snap. The placement down. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Third down and goal to go at the Jet 1. Evans the fullback, Dillon the tailback in the eye. In motion right to left. Back to the right comes Thomas. Play action fake. Brady looks, end zone. Caught, touchdown. Daniel Graham in the back of the end zone.
Coles, McCarrons, and Cotchery. Pennington, wide receiver, hitch left, almost intercepted. Knocked down by Roosevelt Colvin. They tried to sneak one, and Vince Wilfork picks up the football. He runs the right sideline. Are they calling that a lateral? Wilfork picks it up and runs down to the 14, and he's brought down. It was a live ball. Everyone stopped except Wilfork. Nick Mangold saved the touchdown. Not an incomplete pass, a backwards pass, a turnover by the Jets.
Gostowski to attempt the 28-yard field goal. Set to go to snap the ball down. The kick is up, and he rifles it through.
A must-have 38-yard field goal attempt for Mike Nugent. 37, pardon me. The snap high, the placement down, the kick up, floating towards the uprights. It is good again.
Direct snap to Brady. Looks, fires to the right. Caught by Falk, and he waltzes into the end zone. Touchdown. Tom Brady to Kevin Falk, 7 yards out, and nobody touched Kevin Falk on second down. Back to throw is Pennington. Giving ground, looking, going to the right with it. It is picked off at the 30. Bryant 5, 20, Asante Samuel, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Put a bow on it, wrap it up. The clock ticks away. Both teams shaking hands at the middle of the field. The Patriots will, on the wings of a 37-16 win over the New York Jets, will be in San Diego.
Jets, Patriots doing NFC wildcard work on Sunday. Eric Mangini, 3 Super Bowl championships as an assistant with New England. And then, of course, you've got New England at home, Bill Belichick, Tom Brady in the playoffs. Roughly the same odds as having, John Wayne in a fight or maybe Italians in the opera. They never lose. First quarter, scoreless. Pats driving, 1st and 10 on the 11. Corey Dillon. He's powerful. 10 carries, 53 yards, and a 7-0 lead for the home team. Second quarter, Jets down 7-3. But we'd like the lead, please. Chad Pennington, Jericho Cotchery, and he's running like people are chasing him.
Looks like they are.
Off he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. 10-7 Jets flag on the play. Offsides defense, pick it up. Pennington, 23, 40, 300 yards. Look at it here. Artrell Hawkins bites on the route. Cotchery gets himself in position to make the catch, and then off he goes for the longest touchdown pass in Jets playoff history. 77 yards and a lead for the Jets, who won up in Foxborough earlier this season, Week 10, 17-14. 10-10, now 14 seconds left. Pats on third down, no timeouts. The prudent thing to do is to throw. Looks like that worked. 17-10 Patriots. We look at how it happened, though. Maroney Dillon, maybe you got to respect the run, but Brad Castle biting here. Graham, there he goes, and not a bad pitch by Brady, we might add. Coach Mangini, obviously hoping for a better result there. We go to the third quarter. Jets down 20-13, driving. Pennington, little screen over there to Cotchery. Rosie Colvin knocks it down, almost intercepts it. Looks like the play's over. He said, Vince Wilfork, I'm alert, I'm on defense, I'm taking the ball. Off he goes, backwards pass. Wilfork returns it to the Jets, 14. We take another look, Pennington. Yeah, that's going backwards, friends. Wilfork says, I'm going to go get it. The Jets will challenge the play, but the call upheld. Tough break for Pennington and the Jets. Patriots field goal after that, 23-13. Less than 6 to go. Tom Brady, Kevin Falk, so easy there. 30-16. Brady, 22 of 34, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns. So now they have the 2-touchdown lead. Jets are going to have to throw it to get back into this thing, and here comes Pennington looking for Justin McCarron's. Asante Samuel, who peeled off his man in favor of catching the ball, goes the other way. Pick 6, 37-16 Patriots. Belichick, his team, they love it. Poor Mangini, 22 seconds ago, this was a 7-point game. Now he's playing an offseason in the draft and scouting and all that stuff. Then Belichick, look at that, gives the cameraman sort of an unsportsmanlike horse collar there on his way to giving Mangini a hug, and you could feel the warmth. Probably light up the city with one stoplight. The Pats are a 37-16 winner. Samuel's pick made the final 21 points, the most lopsided defeat in the Jets' 19 all-time playoff games. Brady, 22 completions to 7 different guys. Jabbar Gaffney, 8 catches. Pats, 6 red zone scores, 3 TDs, 3 field goals. They were 11 of 16 on third down. They had 4 scoring drives of 10 or more plays. Very simply, vintage New England playoff stuff.
I just think we played better as a football team. We had better field position. We played better on defense. Played better protection. We ran the ball better. Tom played. I think everybody played better. So I just, I think we did a better job in trying to play our game and do the things that we need to do.
I think we were prepared much more for the pressure this time around, and the guys really did a great job up front sorting out the pressures and allowing us to make a few plays down the field, and it was just much better execution all the way around.
They're a good football team, and I give them a lot of credit. They've won a lot of games here in the playoffs, and they out-executed us, and that's what it was. That's what it came down to.
When you've accomplished a lot of things as a team and overcome a lot of adversity and done some things that people didn't expect you to do, and then it all comes crashing down in 60 minutes worth of football, it's just, you're numb because you don't expect it to end this way.
Maybe you should have expected it, huh? The Patriots have now won 9 consecutive home playoff games, tied with the Bills for the second longest home win streak in postseason history. The run started back in 1995. Only the Packers, 13 in a row at home from 39 to 2001, had a longer streak.